after that, I felt so confident. I said, wow. Every time I look at this lady, I was like, wow, wow. Thank God for her.
Saying.
Oh, thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
You have blessed me with a wonderful person.
Yeah.
And you know, by this time, there was no reason for me to even second guess anything at all.
Yeah, yeah. About our friendship.
About our friendship and our and the way forward in terms of how we progress.
And then, you know, I was saying, boy, you know, the way we connected and how everything, you know, about our coming together just flowed. I was like, boy, God, you know, if you don't answer still, well, I know he's gonna be a really good friend to me. You know, I was just saying, you know, this friendship is just, you know, a meaningful one, because we have become, well, for the time, you know, we really became very close. You know, we started sharing everything, you know, and it felt like I couldn't live without hearing me.
Oh, that is so nice.
Like, I wanted to hear from him, I wanted to talk to him, I wanted to say, how you doing? How you saying, people?
That's amazing. I feel so special. Wow.
Yeah,
I like the sound of that.
so you know, I man, when I started, you know, seeing the sevens, I was just saying, yes, God. And the truth about it is that I prayed. Friends, I mean, seriously prayed. I took some time away to go by myself. When we were, you know, in the 7 days of prayer, as well as before, right? I remember even during my mom's sickness.
Yeah.
I remember one Sabbath, I just went up in the hills and, you know, I poured it out to God. I said, God, you know I have been trying to live my life to please you. I've been trying to hold myself together. I want to honor you in every way. And I'm seeking after you. Need to speak to me. You know, and I said to him, friends, I said, listen, you have to really send someone that really loves and cares for me, knows how to honor and respect. And listen, I did the list. And I was saying, more than anything else, a God-fearing, strong man. I prayed for that, right? Understanding, compassionate, you know, all of those lovely things were a part of it. But more than anything else, man, a man that is strong in the Lord. Because, you know, when a man is strong in the Lord and he has the discernment and the appetite for godly things, everything else will fall into place. Right? Because when there's an issue, he will seek to what? Listen to God. He will want to do it the Lord's way in terms of, you know, how we resolve things and all of that. So I'm saying, for me, that was my number one. And when I started to talk with this gentleman, I was saying, God, I feel it within my spirit, man, like, yes, I think I have found the one. But you know, I never wanted to just, you know, rely on how I feel. So hence why we went into prayer. And, you know, with the sevens, I know that it was God. We know that it was God. I was confident that this one was my husband. I was so confident. Can I tell you, sometimes when we were talking and he was like, you know, I'm not so sure because I pray and I don't really see what to ask God for, right, honey? I don't really see what to ask God for. I said, look here, I am confident that you are my husband. I know that you are. I was so sure. You know, more so because everything that I prayed about, everything that I asked God for, the list that I did with, you know, the things that I would really love in a gentleman, you know, the understanding, you know, one that is willing to just to listen to me and all of that. Listen to me, man. He came and he filled everything. When I was, you know, talking to God and looking at the list, everything was tick, tick, tick. I was like, man, I know that you are gonna be, boy.
Wow, it's just so humbling. I'm just to listen to you expressing, you know, that level of appreciation. Though I'm really
Yeah.
So appreciative of that.
Yeah.
But the truth is that, you know, when we allow God
Mm-hmm.
to, you know, really be at the center
Mm-hmm.
of everything that we do,
Mm-hmm.
and when we develop
Mm-hmm.
that level of commitment,
Mm-hmm.
you know, selfless, you know, way of how we approach our relationship with Christ, where we put self aside and allow God, you know, to take full control of everything that we do. I am 100% certain that He will reward you for
Amen.
being faithful to Him.
Amen.
And this is what I have actually seen in the relationship that we're now sharing together. And of course, my wife here, you know, it's somebody that I really do admire as well over the years, you know, because of how she has presented herself. She, you know, the way she carries herself and the commitment that she has towards doing God's work. It is something to be admired. And
Thank you.
and for that reason, you know, I say to myself that boy, God, you are an amazing,
Yeah.
amazing God.
Yeah.
Because I always like to say as well that in life we get what we deserve. And I think that is a very, very truthful statement. We do get what we deserve in life. And when we allow ourselves, you know, to be under the leading of the Holy Spirit,
Yeah. Yeah.
when we would have commit ourselves to what God expects of us,
Yeah.
we will see how He turns up in our lives in some amazing ways. And this relationship that we have embarked on and we are now,
And sharing
you know,
together.
sharing
Yeah.
together in marriage, did not stop there in terms of more confirmation.
Yes. There is one more confirmation.
And I can remember, I can recall, boy, of course now we're in the planning phase, right?
Yeah. So we get to
And
go ahead and we're now
yeah,
planning our wedding.
Yes, we're planning our wedding because
Yeah.
we're so confident now and
Yeah.
we feel like, yes,
Yeah.
this is it.
Yeah.
And we're now in our planning phase. And
Yeah.
my wife here, who is very,
Yeah.
you know, she was really excited,
Yeah.
you know, to get things going.
And I said, I would like us to get married on the 1st of the
January
1st,
of January
2023. Yeah,
Right.
the 1st of January.
Right.
That's yeah. So we got married on the 1st of January this year,
Yeah,
2023.
2023, right.
Yes.
And of course, you know, she wanted to do this thing in style,
Oh yeah.
right? Which is, you know, look,
That's
man.
nice. I've
Right.
waited, right?
And-
A long
and
time.
So she decided that we would get 2 T-shirts, you know, with the hearts sandwiched nicely together,
Yeah.
and then the date beneath 2 hearts.
Printed, the date printed,
Right.
you know, of our wedding date
Of our
printed,
wedding date
and
printed.
we would wear it on the honeymoon.
On our honeymoon,
Right,
right.
right.
And so, of course, when she got the
The
T-shirts,
shirts,
you know, she came and she showed them to me, and of course she was very excited.
Yeah.
Honey, I got the T-shirts. So what do you think of them? I said, wow, they're really nice.
Yeah.
I love them. And she, you know, she gave them to me, and I started to look at them. But while I was looking at the T-shirts,
Yeah.
it's like, again, the Spirit says to me, Marcel, look at the numbers.
That's a date, right?
Yes, look at the numbers. Look at the data and the T-shirt.
Yeah.
And so, all right, so I was like, you know, kind of wrestling with your mind, your thoughts, but then at the same time you want to be obedient. So I started to look. The voice said to me, count the numbers.
Oh my God.
Add up the numbers.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, Venetia. So now by this time now we're adding up the numbers. The 1st of January, one
number
plus
one.
1, first month of the year, plus
The
1,
first day, that is 2.
2, plus 2, which is the year 23, plus 3 equals 7.
7.
So we
all
literally
the numbers that were in the date when we
right
got
for the
married.
wedding, right?
When we add
Added
them
up, it
together,
came up to
guys,
7.
it added up to 7. No, we were like, no man, really?
Like, wow, God, you're amazing, you know, man. We love you, you know.
Oh my gosh.
That's why we have to serve you, you know. 'Cause
Yeah,
that's why we have
yeah.
to look here. That
Gee.
is why we.
Look here, people.
God is
yeah,
real.
Yeah.
And when you serve Him with all your heart,
Tell you, man,
my
I
friends,
tell you, man.
He will turn up
Yeah,
in your
man.
life in some amazing way with
Amazing
confirmations
ways,
that will literally
Improve
blow your
himself.
mind.
Yeah,
He's
improve
an amazing
himself.
God.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
what I'll also would like to share with you now, so it is the eve of my wedding day.
This is a big story.
Now, this
Yeah,
was
yeah.
Sabbath. The wedding
Yeah.
was on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So I decided, of course, because I wanted to make sure that when I go to my wedding day, you know, man, don't look tired and pop down, I look fresh. So I decided that I was gonna go in a little bit early.
Yeah.
I had a
So
dream.
this was Saturday night.
That was Saturday night
Yeah.
before the
Saturday
wedding
night
day.
before the wedding. We got married on a Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
So I went to sleep and I had a dream.
Tell us about the dream, darling.
I dreamt that I was in my wedding suit. I was sitting in an open space, but the sea was before me, well laid out before me, just as far as the eyes could see. I was just seeing clear vision out in an open space. And while I was there, I saw a city came down, was coming out of the sky. It is there's nothing in terms of me being able in the human form, friends, to explain what I saw. It was one of the most brightest and most beautiful city I've ever seen in my in my living experience as human. Coming down out of heaven, coming right down on the ground, buildings, tall skyscraper-like buildings, and it was like shining, glistening like with gold reflections coming out of the building, and it
Right.
was so bright. And the city was just huge, and it was coming down on the earth. And all I remember, I said, Jesus,
Yeah.
Jesus, and I was so excited. It's like, because for me, it's like the coming
Yeah.
of God.
Oh my God.
I was like, wow. When I
Yeah.
woke up, I was like,
Yeah.
I was so happy. I was like, wow.
Yeah. And you were in your wedding suit.
Yeah, I
That's
was
that's
in my
that's the
wedding
thing
suit.
that kind of blew me away. Like you were in your suit and you saw the city
And I
coming
saw
down.
the city coming down. It was the most beautiful thing
Wow.
my eyes have
Wow.
ever beheld.
Wow. That means that
that
this union is supposed to help you to reach that city, honey.
Amen.
Yes, it's
Amen.
supposed to strengthen you and
Great. Yeah.
yes,
We should
bring
be strengthening,
assurance,
and strengthening
yes,
each other
yes,
to get
so
each
that we
other
can get to
to
the
that
city.
final destination, right?
Yes, yes.
Because
yes.
truth be told,
Wow.
in this life,
Mhm.
it is wonderful to have relationships
Yeah.
and to have loving relationship. But our relationship should be a reflection of what God would want for
Praise
us,
the Lord.
even
Amen.
in the eternal world, right? And so when He brings people together, when it is sanctioned by Him, God's main reason for bringing persons together
Yeah.
is that we help each other to get to that
Get
destination.
to the kingdom, right?
Right.
Right.
And so for us, we do not take it lightly.
No.
It is very important to us because love should transcend this life. The love that I have for you
Yeah.
should not just be about creating a happy space for you in
Yeah.
this life,
Yeah. Yeah.
but to want to help to build you up and
me
prepare
help
you
me. Yeah.
to get to the
Yeah.
other side
Yeah.
of life,
Yeah. Yeah.
which
Amen.
is the
Amen.
eternal
Amen.
life.
Amen.
And for me, that I think that is true love.
Yes.
You
Yes.
know,
It's not just for here. You love the
Right.
person so much so that you see them as a candidate for the kingdom. So you'll try to do every and anything to help them to get there.
Right.
And that is what, friends, that is what, godly relationships should be about and should be like. And the truth
Certainly.
is, we take great privilege and honor to just come and share with you, it is heartwarming to have my husband here just to share, with me, just share with you, and share the video, share the love, and we post videos Sundays, guys, and Thursdays. So look out for the videos, and share them, and yes, share the love, and share with your family and your friends. All right, now you don't want to miss the next video, because we are going to talk about some other confirmations, great things, something spectacular happened on our honeymoon, and we want to share that with you. The truth is, we have seen God in every aspect of this relationship, and we take honor and privilege to just share it with you. So look out for our videos. All right, guys.
And we're looking forward to sharing with you soon again.
Yeah.
And remember, as always, from our home to your home,
Yes.
we look forward all the time to just come and to dialogue with you and to share our experience. Hopefully, it will impact somebody's life so that they too can have the experience that we're now having. We thank you so much for tuning in, and we thank you for always watching our videos. Hope it will be inspirational, and please share so that somebody in a positive way can be impacted. God bless you.
Adios.
Bye for now.